Julie Burgess. I always expected to find a husband as loving and selfless as my father. Instead, I found Frank. I would always give Frank 30-minute back rubs, which he always asked for. He'd never give me back rubs unless I begged, and then only for 30 seconds. One time I broke both my arms and they were put in casts. Despite this, I continued with Frank's back rubs. The doctor warned me that if I continued using my arms in this way, I would permanently damage the muscles and have unbearable shooting pains for the rest of my life. Well, I told Frank what the doctor said, and Frank told me I was just being lazy because I didn't care about how his back felt. One day shortly after that, after a long time rubbing his back, my own was sore, and so I said, "Your turn, and I want half an hour because I always give you half an hour, and what's fair is fair." And Frank said, "I thought you gave me back rubs because you loved me and you didn't expect anything in return." Then he told me I was just being selfish and I needed to start trying to be a truly selfless person. So I tried to be selfless for a while, but the shooting pains in my arms, which he also refused to massage, were so unbearable that I finally figured it would just be easier to kill Frank than try to continue being selfless. And I know I should have left or something, but the apartment was so nice, and why should I be the one to have to give it up? I'm the one who found it in the first place. And I suppose even then there were other ways to handle things, but I couldn't think of any at the time. Killing him was the best I could come up with. The real problem between me and Frank was, I think, my inability to be assertive. To assert myself, I mean. Had I just asserted my right to back rubs and to my arms and to the apartment, which I found, then maybe Frank would have respected my needs and I wouldn't have felt that killing him was the only option available to me.